What is up? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Lord Master ZXI. I do what ifs, and occasionally I will do a gaming video. Once in a blue moon, I might live stream. I don't know. But yeah. So yes, I'm pretty aware that a lot of what ifers are dying out, right? Because during the coronavirus was kind of our peak, because, people were just searching up random things and they found us, so, yeah. Yes, plus a lot of anime content wasn't coming out because corona, and a lot of movie stuff, and, series weren't, So, this is a redo on What If Deku won a ticket to Camp Cretaceous. This time I'm doing it way better than last time, right? But I'm officially back. I'm gonna try and push out the daily videos, daily. I swear I will try. Alright, let's get started. So in this universe, Deku would have a quirk, right? His quirk would be very minor. Right. Dang it. His quirk would be Deku would have a sensory quirk, sort of like a spidey sense. Right. If something dangerous was gonna happen, he'd have a sudden feeling, that means he could dodge pretty good, but he never honed his abilities for his quirk, so his quirk was kind of just like a spidey sense that just told him what was gonna happen, right? So, yeah. Alright. So, Deku would want to be hero, but would think since, with such a useless quirk like him, if he ever did become a hero, he'd have to be in the sidelines, as Deku would rather not be a hero than just be a sidekick, because some sidekicks were kind of meh, but yet again, it sort of depends on which hero you're working for. So I'm sorry if this is going to be a bit of a shorter one, but Inko would be rich, right? Just cause one lucky event, she won the lottery, right? When Deku was 5, she won the lottery for $1 million. Just $1 million, right? Instead of spending it, instead she built her own pharmaceutical company, right? At first, it didn't seem like it was gonna work. It was gonna work out, but to Inko's surprise, one day it was actually doing really decent, as all the other pharmaceutical companies shut down for that whole day, right? For some convenient event. Wow, yeah, super convenient. Am I right? Yeah, right, right? Yeah, super convenient. Right. So, yeah. Alright. So, ever since that day, they'd be doing really good. As their medicine, their antibiotics and stuff, would work way better, right? Than the local CVS's medicine, right? Right. The thing was, Inko spent the whole $1 million on the whole thing, right? So, right, and even at one point, taking in a pretty big loan, right, from the bank, as it had paid out, as the pharmacy. Well, it wouldn't be really a pharmacy anymore. It'd be more like a hospital is, right? Be what? Yeah. They sort of have a factory where they made the medicine, right? Is right, and a research place, right? Yeah. But Deku would take more of an interest in video games, right? As he'd find out that there's this Jurassic Park game that nobody has been able to beat for a year, right? And only a few people have gotten close to beating it. So Deku would think, he'd give it a shot, right? So don't worry, Darius is still gonna be here. He isn't gonna be deleted off the plane of the earth. Alright, don't worry. Alright, I'll make some convenient thing later. Just wait. Alright. So Deku would beat it first try, as he think it was kind of easy, right? As Deku's played a lot harder games, in his opinion, right? Because to Deku, the whole game was kind of just jumping over logs and avoiding dinosaurs, and calling in raptors to fight T-Rex, right? Well, those are the only important parts Deku thought of. Anything else, Deku just kind of forgot. Right. So, Deku would be the first one to beat it, right? Well, actually, the second. Right. But because nobody's beaten it for a full year, they made the extension of one more, right? Right. As each year isn't being one ticket, right? For second or third, right? Person to beat it. Right. So yeah. I'm sorry if this is a bit of a shorter. What if this is gonna be like 10 minutes? Alright. But I'm going to be pumping out a ton of other videos, alright? So Deku wouldn't be that surprised. He'd just be surprised that they're actually giving tickets out to the second one who won, right? To go to Jurassic Park or Camp Cretaceous, right? Right, or just like, yeah. Right. So, yeah. So, Deku would tell Anko the news. Anko would be excited, right? And Deku would kind of just be the same from... As Deku would pack up his things, as they were going. I'm like, I don't know. It's like I don't know when. I forgot when it actually started. I don't know. Right. As he'd about to board a boat. The boat. The boat. Yeah, I also got some really weird what ifs coming up soon. They're not that weird, but. That is where I'm going to leave this one off at. If you don't like the slow pacing, I am sorry. If the slow pacing isn't good for you, then just comment down below. Alright, so I'll see y'all in the next video. Nah, just capping. Alright, so Deku would get on the boat, right? Not a tiny boat, like not those tiny boats, right? Sort of a yacht. Not really a yacht, though. So, when Deku would arrive, he'd see all the other kids, right? He'd see the camp, the people that are gonna be in charge of them, right? Just one sec. Alright, so I accidentally ended the recording instead of pausing it. Alright, yeah. Alright. So, they'd be going through the park, on the little Jeep, right? As you know, they'd be, the company would come, but instead of one company, it'd be like 2 compies, right? I know 2 compies doesn't make much of a difference, but there's one more dinosaur. I. So why am I talking like this? No, 2 more compies came. Yeah, 1 more compy came instead of just 1, so it was 2 compies, right? Deku would kind of. Well, Deku wouldn't say much. Deku would kind of just keep to himself, right? As meanwhile they're introducing themselves, Deku would just be like, and in this, what if, Bakugo isn't gonna become such a Chad to Deku, right? He'd still be calling him Deku, but like, not purposely wanting to, not purposely wanting it to like, make him like kill himself or something, right? Like just sort of for fun, right? They'd kind of be best buds, but yet again, right? Yeah. So continue on. Just later, Deku would be trying to sneak out, as he was bored, right? Oh. Right. Yeah. As Deku would stumble upon a few others staying up down, right? The main floor, right? As he approached them, right, and straight up, and they just talk, right? But then since they were all bored, right, and still weren't tired, they'd all accept to go to the compy cage or the compy place. But little did they know, they went to the they went to the they accidentally went to the Velociraptor place, right? As Deku would, right? But on their way there, Deku would notice that there's like that on the walls, right? When they got there, right? On the walls, there's this picture of a raptor, right? Yeah, right. Not really a picture, just like a 2D raptor, right? Right? As Deku would look around and see that this wasn't the combi cage, right? As everybody would already be up. Dang it, just wait one sec. Alright, just saying who went, it'd be Kenji, Sammy, Darius, and Brooklyn. Yeah. Alright. Just making that clear, right? What? Wait, no, Sammy wouldn't be there, because, yeah, she... Wait one sec, just wait one sec, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it'd only be Kenji, Darius, and Brooklyn, and Deku. Right. As Deku would be yelling for them to, come back down, and this is the raptor place. This is the, raptor cage, right? As Deku would, right, would jolt up the stairs, would run up the stairs to tell them, right, as they weren't responding. So, Deku would run up the stairs and tell them we need to get back to the camp, right? As he'd see that Kenji already fell in, right? Right. Well, Kenji didn't fell in, but Brooklyn dropped her phone, so Kenji kind of climbed down, right? As Deku would tell them, this is the raptor enclosure, not the combi enclosure, right? As raptors would pop out from the bushes, right? As Kenji would, would ask him to open the gate so he can get out, right? Right? But instead of opening the gate, the concrete gate that's on the outside, they open the metal gate. Well, in fact, they actually open both, right? Because they kind of just press some buttons, right? Kenji tries to get out, but the raptor catches bites Kenji's suit, right? Kenji, what am I saying? Why am I trying to call Kenji Jesus? What is that? Alright, but the raptor bit Kenji's shoe, right? So Kenji couldn't get out, right? He was kind of stuck, right? So they'd figure out which buttons are which. They'd open the actual concrete door, right? The gate, right? They'd shut the metal one, right? As the raptor seeing this would let go, and Kenji would just run out, right? So they'd all run back to camp, right? That is where I'm going to leave this what if off at. And yeah, see ya. Yeah, this was kind of slow, but like, yeah, see ya.